Hello, good evening. My name is Mary Francis. I'm a student at the Open University Malaysia. Currently, I'm pursuing a Master's Early Childhood Education. And the subject for today is pedagogical approaches in early childhood education. And the topic I'm going to speak today is on scaffolding. Scaffolding is a teaching method that enables a student to achieve a goal, or solve a problem, or carry out a task through a gradual shedding of outside assistance from a teacher or an adult. The teacher demonstrates or shows the child how to solve a problem and steps back, offering support as needed or when needed by the student. Now, modeling for a student is a cornerstone of scaffolding. Now, this is a show and tell strategy. This is one of the strategies in scaffolding, whereby the teacher assigns the students for an assignment to be completed, and a teacher requests for an element of high quality work. Teacher asks strategic questions, whereby it helps them to think through on their own and be able to solve their problems. For example, it stimulates interest in a topic or activity, and it plans for a reflection on a project. Pre-teaching vocabulary can be included in the photo or in the context of what the child has studied or what the child is interested in. For example, a teacher could give the student a picture whereby they have scenarios and words could be picked up, and using metaphors, analogies, and word imaging associations, and other strategies to help students understand the meaning of the most difficult words. And then hands-on activities are done. When hands-on activities are done, it allows the children or the child to explore, whereby the child can turn this into an enriched learning. Learning on prior knowledge, that is, learning on old lessons and connecting it to the new lesson, helps the children. The concept and skills they've already learned will help them with the new activities. Now, teacher builds on the knowledge the learner has already learned before, and this is called tapping into prior knowledge. For example, a visit to the museum. The teacher could actually use the field trip to the museum during the lesson to learn about a certain artifact related to the lesson at hand. So scaffolding is important as it's teaching strategies that enhances, encourages, and enables learners and helpers. Students implement constructivism in the classroom. By constructive in the classroom, it refers to the learning environment which the children are. And scaffolding helps students to become independent and self-regulate lessons, learners, and problem solving. And it also reduces negative emotions in a child. Scaffolding is a useful practice in fostering critical thinking. By play, children learn to control their behavior, and role-playing facilitates the internalization of the rules and expectation. Playing encourages children to think more, and it prompts them to learn more in depth. And it regulates a child to regulate each other's behavior. Literacy. Students gain knowledge through reading and through media and through writing. Children create an imaginary situation, explicit roles and objective in symbolic way. An imaginary situation imposes constraint on children's behavior that supports self-regulation. Now, in play, it creates the zone of proximal development. Proximal development here terms as something which a child can complete on its own certain tasks, and certain tasks has to be helped or assistance given by an adult. Scaffolding enhances collaborating learning. Collaborating learning is among the peers. Students get together and they discuss on negative feedbacks or share their insights and reflection or the rationale behind what has been learned. Now, teaching and explaining each other on activities they are involved in. And it also gives them confidence in communicating with one another. Scaffolding involves helpful structure, interaction between students and an adult with the aim of helping the child to achieve a specific goal. Children follow behavior of others and imitate them. It also helps them to be cooperative and supportive. Now, we'll talk about zone proximal development. Scaffolding should be used to get children to maximize the zonal proximal development. Now, the zonal proximal development refers to the understanding that there are certain things that the child could do it on his own, or certain lessons which he does not need any assistance from an adult, and some the child could do with some assistance from an adult. Now, through play, children can reach the zonal proximal development, and through play, understanding will be maximized and assistance from the teachers can be withdrawn. Now, in conclusion, to my knowledge, scaffolding is important in education. Scaffolding helps a student perform or have a better understanding in lesson, and children learn better. Teachers maximize fun activities and allows children to do it by themselves and assist them whenever it's necessary. So the responsibility lies in the students to learn something on his own or a lesson. Now, more hands-on activities are created and children are encouraged to learn in a group whereby a collaborative among peers helps one another to be more confident and have some interest. Children are also allowed to choose whatever they want to learn. Through scaffolding, children are proven to be more knowledgeable and more outgoing. So it makes a child think further and gain greater independence in the learning process. Thank you for your time.